really ready to go.
Okay, stuttering! Okay, stuttering! Okay, stuttering!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand.
Okay, stuttering!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand.
Okay, stuttering!
He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, stuttering!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my God, am I spending the hand? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my God, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cup. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
Okay, stuttering!
ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, bring on my quad, your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my God, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, you got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
So fucking crazy!
ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, fuck off! Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel! You are dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology! I fell asleep at my desk. I'm alive. I'm live. And chat, this is crazy. This is crazy. Well, I don't know when the song stopped. I don't know how many seconds it was. It might have been immediate. But I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep. I had this song going, and I just closed my eyes like this, and I fell asleep.
No.
Yeah. And then I think because the music was going, I was okay. And then the music stopped, and I was like, where am I? And then I realized there's just like, because I had it like that. No, I'm looking. I can see the time. It just must have been my body realized that the noise had stopped, and so I think that immediately, booshed me out. You couldn't tell on there because they had black screen.
That's right. Oh, could have been awkward.
You imagine if I'd just gone, and then you were just like doing your thing downstairs.
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, just like he's very quiet. Is he shut the door or I put it on and he just put it on. It's just that my fucking screen just empty, just like with a circle on it and the microphone muted.
Might have been a good stream.
Would have been interesting to see how many super chats would have got. Or if you crept in and you just fucking turned the thing off and I was just like that. But I totally went. That's
brilliant.
Is it?
No.
I told you I was tired. I told you I didn't have a lot of sleep.
Oh.
Hi everyone, welcome to Afternoon Tea with Az. Mr. P's here. I didn't have a lot of sleep last night, guys. I had about I want to say about 3 hours, give or take. And it was on the sofa downstairs on the recliner. So I was on the recliner. Do you know what? It is. It's like I can go there. I can sit on that and I can just go. So I literally have the TV on. I'm just like, I just recline, put the feet up, put the thing forward. Not back, forward. Yeah. So the back thing's forward and the thing sounds a bit. I know it's good, and that's it. I can go. It's great on my back. It's comfortable as balls.
It's an odd saying, but
it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. So I've only had about 3 hours sleep, and Mr. P arrived a couple of hours ago, just about a couple of hours ago, and I was like, dude, I'm bushwhacked. I've had about 3 hours kip. I'm running on fumes. I think is the first thing I said to you. I'm running on fumes today, and I just started. I like the Ocean Man thing, fine, and then I put the other one on. And I was just suddenly like, and I knew it was asleep because I started dreaming. So I had actually hit REM sleep almost immediately. I must have been like knackered.
Was it a good dream?
I can't remember. I knew I was something was happening, Something was happening in the brain. And then there was just the silence and then the panic. Because my initial panic was I'm asleep on stream and everyone can see. I fell asleep during Friday Night Tights once. When Friday Night Tights used to be 15 hours long, it got to about 4 o'clock in the morning. Bearing in mind, it started like 9 o'clock or whatever, or 11 o'clock. Got to like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just went like, and I was Gary fucking removed me from the stream.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like he's gone. He's gone. I was like, just like there on the stream like that. So Gary's just like, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. We'll. And then I realized, and then I woke up and I realized I was gone. So I came back into the stream.
Aw.
I know, I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. A new device is, yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Good start.
Great start. Okay, sorry, we're strategizing. We're strategizing what to do. Strategizing what to do. I haven't fallen asleep again. Yeah, 100 cc's of coffee stat. Yeah, he knows what's happening. He knows what's happening. Let's get some liquid into me anyway. Let's get some refreshing water into. I honestly, chat, I can't believe that. I can't believe. Stop pulling a John Cena. Why? What did John Cena do? I mean, I know he apologized to China, but oh yeah, let's get a goal going. What's it going to be? What's the tax going to be today? I think it's going to have to be the keep me awake tax. But I do have a little bit of bad news. Everybody's off for Sunday Fun Day today. Well, too many of us are off for Sunday Fun Day because we've got QBG's been roped into doing a video at the last minute. X-Ray Girl's working. Mr. Porkchop is here. So there's going to be no Sunday Fun Day today unless I come back at Sunday Fun Day time and just do something. But I don't know. I might just fall asleep. I don't know. It was just me and Kara, and Sunday Fun Day is about a group of us instead of just two. So, you know, I probably would have killed her. So I don't know. Maybe doing just I don't know, something chill, or maybe sleeping. Yeah, maybe have Sunday nap. Sunday nap day. What about that? Maybe some more Dragon Quest. I did play a lot more Dragon Quest on Friday after FNT, by the way. I did do a lot more after FNT. I'm loving that game. That game is so much fun. It is so much fun. So, yeah. Maybe a little bit of that. Maybe I just recuperate, you know, get my shit together. I mean, it's been 51 years and I still haven't got my shit together, but maybe today's the day. So howdy, everybody. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with Az. I'm your host, as always, as Babyface. I absolutely will stream Resident Evil 9 when it comes out. I'm very, very excited for Resident Evil 9. Now, I believe sometimes I touch. I believe, if I am not mistaken, tomorrow, is that the release of the Voyager game? The Star Trek Voyager game? Let me just see. Star Trek Voyager. Voyage. Voyage, voyage. What's it called? Wednesday. Somebody said Wednesday. Is it the 18th, not the 16th? Star Trek Voyager video game. Is it Elite Force? No, not that one. That was the 2001. Across the Unknown. Is that it? No. No. Oh, yes. 18th. Yes. It's the 8th. So it's actually Wednesday. Okay. There's a demo for it. Now, do I download the demo? Do I download the demo and we check out the demo? What's it like? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Should we watch a trailer together? Across the Unknown. Let's have a look. Star Trek Voyager. Across the Unknown. Here we go. Across the Unknown personal log from Tom. I don't want a personal log. I want a trailer. Here we go. Gameplay trailer. Let's immediately have a looky at this, shall we? I don't know if this is going to be my cup of Java, but let's see. Hold on. Voyage, voyage. Oh wow! Look, there's a ship with its nacelles actually attached to it. What a novelty! Okay. Explore. All right. Yeah. Okay. Scan. Do some things. Rebuild. Emergency quarters. What do we got down? We got some sick bay, got some people mincing it. It's like The Sims. Harry Kim, Ensign, of course. Don't promote him. Trouble. Let's play a bit of Ball Cube. Command. A USS. Oh, Neelix. Oh dear. Oh no, Guest is there. Oh dear. And what? I see soon. We'll get to you soon. Rewrite history. Oh, Tuvix is in the house. Oh, Scepter. Okay. All right. Okay. Ah. The journey home #1. So we are trying to get back to the Alpha Quadrant, huh? Wish list now. What did you think? What did you think, chat? Oh, hello. 2 secs. Okay. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. 2 seconds, chatty poo. Yeah. 2 secs. Everything. Hi, Mr. P. Mr. P's just back in doing the thing. Dropping off supplies. What did we think? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe do the demo. It's fun to play, but is it fun to stream? Well, looks a bit meh. Looks okay. It's got 2 Vics. Is this Anne's? Is this Anne's? Is this as is Hassan chair phase? I don't know. Well, I'm still here, so clearly not. Clearly not, because I am actually still here. But I am do the demo. Yeah, I think okay, let's I'm gonna download the demo. I'm gonna put it on my D drive. D for dick. Let's put it on the D drive. Let's put it on the D. Now, if I was going through that phase, wouldn't we just be like, hey guys, I'm just gonna put an episode of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, and then I'll just fuck off for an hour, and then come back and go, and then fuck off for another hour, get another episode going, and then come back and read super chats. Isn't that the way? Twitch don't care. Twitch don't give a shit. They're not gonna. As long as it's as long as it's Amazon on Amazon, then they don't care, because great content for all the family. Great content for all the family. A tired man is not truly there. Ooh, that sounds very, very lofty. Very lofty. I like that. A tired man who speaks to you speaks with only half his voice. Ooh, so, yeah, let's play with that. Let's play with that one. Look. There's a thing about Sundays now at the minute. There's a weird thing about Sundays, okay? Because the weekend's coming to an end. Tomorrow's Monday. We're back into the week cycle. But at this present moment in time, Sunday is an extra weird day. Because to me right now, when Sunday's over and we hit the regular week tomorrow, I feel like we're already halfway until I have to do another review of Starfleet Academy. Ooh, and it, ooh. I thought I had one of the voice modulars, but it does. My brain is now working in those terms. It's just like, there is 4 days until Starfleet Academy. Technically 3. There's 3 days, because when you wake up on that Thursday morning, the first thing that you do when you turn your PC on is you have to fire up the episode and start the laborious process of that 6 to 7 hour review. Because that's how long it takes to make them. About 6-7 hours. And I'll tell you this. Last episode, I was nearly done. I really was. I was nearly done. Hold on. Chat, it's official. I'm hearing things. It's official. I am hearing things. I thought I could keep hearing a boom, boom, boom. There. I heard it. What? I don't know what it is. It's scaring me. Maybe it's sonar in space, Quick, let's use that sonic weapon in space. Fire. Oh, it's useless, sir. What? Yeah, sorry, sir. It's useless, sir. I'm going through the hallucination phase. But anyway, the whole process on a Thursday, like Thursdays, I dread them now. I used to love Thursdays. Because Thursdays and Mondays were kind of like I can do whatever I want to do days. Like tomorrow, I'm like, okay, I've got to do a video tomorrow. What else have I got to do? Nothing. I can just work on doing a video about something that I want to talk about. Tuesday, busier day. Because I'll have a video to make. I'll also have Real BBC. Wednesday, normally have Rip and a Silverback. We've been a bit wibbly with that because we're trying to sort something for the 100th episode, and Eric and I are so busy at the minute. We just keep postponing the episode until we can get it sorted. But normally on a Wednesday, I would have a video and Rip and a Silverback. And then Thursdays is like Monday. I don't have a set stream. So on a Thursday, I just have to make a video of my choice. Boom. Friday, video. Friday night tights. Saturday, day off. Sunday, busy day. Afternoon tea with Az. Sunday, fun day. But now, Thursday is 6 to 7 hours making a Starfleet fucking Academy video. Oh, and I hate it. I hate the show. And it's not like it's a 30-minute episode or anything like that. No, it's they're just over an hour long. It's like, I think the shortest episode so far has been 57 minutes. There's 4 more episodes to go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 4 more episodes to go. Is it worse than Batwoman? Yes. But I still feel it's my struggle. Look, I can't stop reviewing it. Too many people love the reviews. If the review took like 20,000 views, I'd be like, fuck it. I'm not doing this review for 20,000 fucking views. Get the fuck out of it. No way. I'm going to keep my sanity. But it's just too many people that want the reviews. There's just too many people. I mean, if I scroll down to how the videos have been going so far for it, Starfleet Academy episode 1 review, 121,000 views. Starfleet Academy episode 2, 88,000. Starfleet Academy episode 3 review, 136,000. I don't know what the hell happened that popped that one. Episode 4 review, 80,000. Episode 5 review, 90,000. And episode 6, which is only, 3 days old, 60,000 and counting. So people are tuning in their droves to see this thing, this abomination. And a lot of people are subscribing to these videos as well. So it's bringing in more people who are loving King at Cringe doing his thing. Oh, and this week, chat, all I'm going to say is, can I say it? Should I say it or should I just no? Do you know what? I'm not going to say it. You're just going to have to tune in. You're just going to have to tune in for the review this week. But let's just say there's some people in my life who found a couple of things and they said, "Hey, this could be funny if you use this in a review." So we're gonna do that. Can you bring back Jaden? Oh my god! Well, I did it for that one episode because it was a Jaden centric episode, but I also have to make sure that I'm not pissing people off. But apparently, people really enjoyed that because I as a YouTuber, never go into the comment section. But with videos like this, I read pretty much every comment I can within the first like 24 hours or so. And there was a lot of people that were just pissing them. They enjoyed the Jaden. Oh my god! So it could easily come back. Quartering said that your format is dying. The quartering sees things from one perspective, and that's the quartering's perspective. There's a huge difference. I don't think Jeremy Hambley, not Prime, cares about this stuff. To him, it's content. It's just a video. Whereas, people like myself and Gary, we have a lot of attachment and affinity to these franchises: Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, etc. So we've kind of doing it from the perspective of this is our content. This is what we want to talk about. It's certainly what I don't want to talk about anyone else. I don't want to put words in Gary's mouth or Disprew's mouth or whatever, or Jeremy's mouth. Jeremy Prime. But from my perspective, I like talking about franchises that we love that have completely gone off the rails, and in an effort hopefully to mock and shame the thing into infinity, that ultimate change will be made, but who knows? Certainly doesn't look like it with Star Wars, but I think this is going to be the end of the cycle for Star Trek. I don't think we're going to get any more Kurtzman Trek. Everything's crossed, but I think this could be the end of it. And whether or not they put it into the hands of somebody else, because I actually think Paramount are looking to reboot it back into movies again, which I don't think is a good idea. But because I think Star Trek is a format that requires, TV, not movies. If you try to condense it, it becomes too basic. You need a series that you can start to construct and develop and build. But I think that's the path that they want to go down. I think they want to reboot Star Trek as a movie, potential movie franchise again. But the sooner Kurtzman goes, there has been a colossal amount of damage done to the brand. Because right now, it's not like Star Wars. Star Wars, people are just like pissed off with Star Wars. It's shit. We don't like it. It's maybe a little bit too cutesy. There's no good dialogue. There's no good characters anymore. But, with Star Trek, it's literally a laughing stock. It's a joke right now. We're just laughing at it. That's all we're doing is laugh. Disbrew and I, we have a cope DM session every Thursday. It's the only way that we can get through it is to just fucking, we're in therapy with each other. I'm his therapist. He's my therapist. And as we're going through the episode, we're just like, what? we're there. That's where Disparu and I are. We have to get our little safe space to be like, what is going on? How is this do? And Disparu does his videos differently to me. He will watch it, then he'll watch it again and do recording, then he'll like watch it again and edit it together type of business. Whereas I watch it, pause it, say what I want to say, cut, edit it into the timeline, then carry on watching. So every episode to me isn't an hour long. It's like 6 to 7 hours long because that is the process that I watch the episode over. That is the process. So I'll be saying things to Disparu that he's already seen. So he'll be laughing away because I've finally got to this point. Like where they said, for instance, in this week's episode just gone, where they said this race of people who are apparently half human, but whatever. This race of people are susceptible to sonic weaponry. So we have a starship with sonic weaponry to and I'm just like, sonic weaponry cannot be used in space. It's a vacuum, you fucking retard. So I was immediately on the old DMs to Disparu, and I'm just like, are we back to fucking sonar in space again? And he's like, yep. Sonic weapons in space. Fire the weapon. I can't hear anything. Yeah, because it's fucking useless, sir, because space is a vacuum. And there's not enough. It's not an absolute vacuum, as you know. Most of us know. But there simply isn't enough for a sonic weapon to be efficient in the slightest. There would have to be so many adaptive features to try and bounce, you know. But they don't care. Because they just like, well, these are kind of going to be a little bit like bats, like half human, half bat. And then bats use sonar. So if they had a sonic weapon, yeah, that'd be great if it was in the fucking ship. Not an external. And then we have, and these are things which I don't put into the review, by the way, because if I put these type of things in a review, my reviews would be 5 hours long. Turn your caps lock off, and I might read that, but your caps lock's on, so I'm not going to read that. There was another thing that they did. They had the princess girl, not the Bajoran whore. But the actual, I'm just great. I'm just a little mouthy 4'8" anyway. And she was talking about, oh, we need to, in an effort to detect the cloaked vessel, we need to get a probe that can go really slowly so they won't be able to detect the probe because it's going too slow. And then we use the probe. No, not Brett Cooper, the other one. The other one I call Princess, even though I don't even call her Brett Cooper. Gary calls her Brett Cooper. I call her Beta Z whore. That's what I call her. But the little princess girl, she says, if we modify a probe and then we fire a probe, the probe be going so slow. She said slower than impulse. She goes below impulse, which makes me just facepalm because impulse is very fast. You know, impulse is actually fast. If we were to see a ship flying on impulse, it would be, you know, you wouldn't even. Impulse can go up to a quarter of the speed of light. So you wouldn't be referencing a probe moving exceedingly slowly at impulse. No, you'd be referencing as regards to thrusters. Not impulse speed, thrusters. Anyway, that's by the by, because they shouldn't have even been using a probe in the first place. They should have been using the fucking deflector dish. They should have been using the deflector dish to be able... Do you know what the deflector dish actually fucking does? And it annoys me. It's so... The thing that annoys me the most is it is so low effort. It's so low effort. They just don't give a shit. That they want to get past what makes Star Trek interesting for us. Like Star Trek for us, you know, it's got great characters and all that. But what makes a Star Trek interesting is how do they solve the problem this week? How do they do it? How do we get out of this tricky situation? And then they'll use their brains and they'll come up with creative ways to be able to do this, do that, da-da-da. So the show, it doesn't like doing that. It doesn't have anything to do with science fiction. It wants nothing to do with science fiction. It wants everything to do with emotion. That's why the show's so bad, because it's written by women and effeminate men who aren't logical. They have no control over their emotions. None of them are stoic. None of them are rational. They're all over emotional. Oh, I don't even know what they are. Beings, creatures, whatever. So the science fiction has now been taken over by science magic, as this week's episode was resolved by a Betazoid who was on the Athena. I have no idea how. Connecting to Caleb's brain because they had sex earlier, manifesting themselves as an entity in the other spaceship, using sonic repowers to explode the man-bat creatures. That's just gobbledygook's magic. That is magic. There's no relation to science in this. It's just space magic. But she's special. Well, no, she's not special, right? Deanna Troi was special, half human, half Betazoid. So her telepathic abilities weren't that strong because she was a half-breed. But her empathic abilities were up. So Deanna Troi was special because she added an invaluable insight into the captain's thought processes. And there was many episodes where some decisions would be discussed, and then Deanna would say, "Captain, can I have a word?" Because these people, by the way, understood how the chain of command works and how you speak to your superiors. And then they would go into the captain's ready room, and Deanna Troy would be, Captain, I sense that this is happening, and therefore da-da-da. And then the captain takes that into consideration. He's like, okay. All right. And then he might decide to slightly adapt his plan or to let it go as is. And if anything, that is using the Betazoid ability in a clever manner that enhances. Just doing space magic is laughable. Because there's no connection. You're literally just making shit up now. You're making space magic up. We need to get ourselves out of this predicament. The show, in its actual not structure, because structurally they fucked it all up. As a concept, this episode was a good concept. The concept being, you're on a training mission with cadets. You take them over to another ship to do something. That ship gets attacked and secluded from the main ship. You now have to figure out how to get them back to the ship safely. That is a good Star Trek concept. Well, we've realized that the people who've taken over the ship, they're half human, half bat type creature. They are vulnerable to sonic weaponry. However, we're in space. So if we're attempting to do anything, then it wouldn't work, sir. Okay, so we need, therefore, to find a way that we can form an avenue between our ship and their ship that will allow the sonic weapon to pass through without being confined or hindered by the vacuum of space to hit the ship. Or we could fire multiple little... That would be the plot, is how to figure out how to do it. The A plot on the main ship, the B plot over on the ship would be like, how do we survive these creatures? It's very, very basic Star Trek. But these people can't even do basic because they need to have a gazillion things going on all at once, and they need to have emotions high, and they need to have people being absolutely fucking useless at their jobs. So instead of calm, controlled, chain of command, proper Star Trek, we get over-emotional gay people in space. And it's stupid. The first thing after their commander is killed by the aggressors, the first thing they do when they lock themselves in the bridge is the two gay guys start fucking googly eyeing each other. Cool. Oh my goodness me, we're being chased by... Hi. I've hurt my leg. Can I rub your knee as you try to tie a bandage around? That's not fucking human. You're not thinking of bumming another dude at that point in time. You're thinking about, how do we get out of here alive? Oh no, it's way more gay than the space movie from 1992. I think that is less gay. That's not how a normal person would react. But people aren't reacting as they reacted. Caleb was acting completely different in this episode to every other episode that he's appeared in. Completely different person in this episode. No consistency with character whatsoever. Suddenly, Caleb, who had been living on his own since he was 6 years of age, who had been roughing it, knew all these kinds of martial arts. He's a Gary Stu. He can fix everything. He can fight everything. He's the bestest ever. This week, he was a sniveling baby. A sniveling baby who was shivering on the floor of the bridge as all the fighting was going on. Complete and utterly different from everything that was seen from him so far. Didn't make a lick of sense. Didn't make a lick of sense. Was it explained? Was there anything set up to make him behave the way that he behaved? No. Nothing. He was just suddenly a useless baby. The hologram, the precious, the retarded hologram, as I like to call her, we had already established that she can't be harmed by phaser fire. This week, she's hit by phaser fire and taken out. The hologram, who can regulate whether or not they are hard light or soft light. We're kind of using the Red Dwarf terminology for this because the show itself doesn't know how to establish anything. Who can let phaser fire pass through her, doesn't, and gets hit, and it affects. Doesn't make sense. And the reason why it happened is because they just wanted to cause something that would make you go, oh no, emotional response. My response is, I hope she fucking dies. That's my response. Is she dead yet? No. Ah, bugger. That's my fucking response. There is zero chemistry between the Betazoid whore and Caleb. No chemistry whatsoever. Zilch. And we're meant to believe that from episode 2, they were immediately in love with each other. Hi, I see that you're trying to leave the Starfleet Academy. We're in love now. Oh, okay. It's not a good idea to make two characters fall in love immediately when neither of the two characters have any character. Because now you've just got two meat sacks, one with no personality whatsoever, who's the Betazoid whore. She has nothing. And I don't mean as in no tits and no ass, which is just a given because she ain't got any of those. But her character has zero personality. Her personality so far is batting my eyelids at Caleb. Sorry, love, that's not a fucking personality. Oh. They could have done multiple different things. I think it was Disbrew. It might have been Shad. If I got one of them wrong, I think it was Disbrew though. Said that a good idea would have been, now that the show has established that Gaiden and Kyle want to do their butt stuff together, it would have made sense for Kyle to die in this episode. Because then, number one, Gaiden would have had to deal with somebody he had feelings about dying. And number two, potentially even questioning his ability at wanting to become a doctor, because being in the medical field, one of the things that you have to get used to is loss. You can't save everybody. But that would have involved actually some decent writing and setup and execution. And this episode just wants to go, you see those two guys? Yeah? What about them? They're bumming each other. I'm an ally. What? That's as far as the relationship goes. That's as far as their personalities are. Kyle's personality is, I'm gay. That's it. He's done absolutely nothing in this show apart from be gay. It's why I called the Doctor in Discovery Dr. Gay. Is it because I don't like gay people? No, I despise gay. No, I'm only joking. No, it's not about having a go at gay people. It's about mocking the people that make these characters one-dimensional. The reason why I called him Dr. Gay, because that was the only purpose he served in the show, was just to be gay for the chief engineer. And in 6 episodes so far with Kyle, Kyle simply existed just to be gay. He's not done anything else in the show apart from come on to Gaydon. That's it. Has he shown his value as a crew member? Has he shown his value as a member of the War College? Has he shown his skills? No. But he has shown everybody that he's very gay. One-dimensional writing and one-dimensional characterization. And that's why these characters get mocked so easily. Because they don't have a personality. Tig Notaro is Tig Notaro. Because Tig Notaro can only do one thing, and that's act as an obnoxious, hideous self. Everything you see Tig Notaro in, same character, her. Her. That's it. What's the fat second in command, Femdom Hadar? What's her character? What's her personality? Tries to crack really bad jokes. Could you imagine if Riker went into Picard's ready room going, "Hey, Captain, an English, Irish, and Scotsman walks into a bar. Whoa, number one, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, sorry, sir. My personality is shitty jokes." Zilch. Remember the fat woman in the blue outfit from the first episode? What's happened to her now? Where's she gone? Huh? What was her character? Fat? Lesbian? Fat lesbian? Another fat lesbian? What? No, nothing? Okay. Becky Lynch. I like me Becky Lynch from the WWE. Becky Lynch. What's her character on the ship? What's her character as part of the crew of the Athena, where we've only seen her twice? What? Nothing. No, exactly. Nothing. What's Holly Hunter's character? Obnoxious hippie. What's the Doctor's character? Sarcastic hologram trying to do an impression of himself on Voyager. There's nothing. There's nothing to these characters at all. Characters. What's Paul Giamatti's character? Reading very bad dialogue from the writers. You have Oded Ferrer. I like Oded Ferrer. I think he's a really good actor. I like stuff that I've seen him in. The Mummy, Resident Evil. He's appeared in a lot of stuff. I think Oded Ferrer is a cool guy. He is an admiral in Starfleet. And yet whenever he's there, he's spoken down to by Holly Hunter's character. This is a guy that people in the show should be, yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags fucking full, sir. But there's no chain of command. It's friends in space. Do 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 do. No one told me life was gonna be this gay. Literally friends in space. There's no chain of command. They're not spoken to like they're superiors or inferiors. Nobody's got any fucking respect. Nobody knows how to communicate properly. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. If I had hair to pull out, I would pull it out. But I don't. Alas, alack. I don't. It's all gone. The Norwood Reaper took it all. I got a fucking strong chin. That's a fucking strong chin. Look at that fucking profile. Look at that fucking... That's a fucking real chin, mate. I guess I have to take it on the... Oh, hold on. Not going to read that. And so this is why we have to mock it. This is why we have to every Thursday... Because look, it's easy to say, you know, we'll judge everything as it comes along. Look, there's certain things in life which are absolutes. Death is an absolute. It's never changed. Taxes. Death and taxes, the absolute lives, you know, the absolutes in life. But another absolute is that these are just going to be fucking shit. It's not as if we're going to suddenly get to an episode and it's going to be like, oh my God, that was absolutely amazing. It's never going to it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Because they do not have the skill or the ability or the knowledge to carry that off. They don't possess it. So every week, it's literally for me going in with the attitude of, how can I make this dog shit as entertaining for my audience as possible? That's where I am. How can I make this pile of poo, which the audience is not going to watch because they're too fucking sensible, how do I put it into such a way that they can understand what's going on, but at the same time, they're going to realize how shit it is? That's my job. Trying to turn this absolute travesty of television, which costs approximately 6 to 10 million an episode. Dude, if I had the N-word card now, I would be spamming it. Spamming it. It's all of this stuff. All of this stuff has got to be a scam. But then I listened today to Markiplier talking about the Hollywood system. And just the sheer incompetency of it all. The way that Markiplier just trying to get his movie out, and the hoops and the bollocks that people wanted to try and attach him to, and a system of failure that they wanted to attach him to. You think it's a tax scam. You think it's you think it's a money laundering scheme. But then you listen to somebody who's there's multiple people that I know who've been in the industry. Of course, we know some of them. Robert Meyer Burnett has been in the industry. Paul Chato been in the industry. There's so many, and the incompetent never attribute something to a scam which can't be contributed to an absolute incompetency of the people involved. Why not both? Why not both? Could easily be both. But holy hell. It's ludicrous. The rapper. Absolute insanity. So we got to take what would have been a decent concept for a Star Trek episode, and we have literally got to watch Kurtzman and his writers and his 21 producers, who will all be paying themselves very handsomely, by the way, managed to turn what is a good Star Trek concept into an absolute pile of wank. Right. I'm going to quickly nip to the toilet. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of music, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It's really ready to go.
Fucking stuffing! Fucking stuffing! Fucking stuffing!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand. He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Darling, you can smile more. Ocean take me by the that's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. Here's some Hollywood horse. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man,
Fucking stuffing!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, I'm gonna make one of your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, oh my god, like that. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man, beat him into submission. Ocean man. Oh, okay. I needed that. I've been holding on to that. It's like when I did the stream yesterday on Carl House's channel. Before we started, I was like, I think I need a pee. I could do a peek. Should I do a peek before this? I was like, nah. And then we got to like an hour and a half into the stream. I was like, oh God, I fucking need to piss. Right. Did I download the demo for that? Starfleet. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, because I attached it to the... Yeah, okay. The demo's installed for the Voyager game. Voyage. God, I love that song. Let's do some supers with the ones that have come in, because there's already been quite a few. So let's start going through these, and then we'll do the next bit. So we got Tall, Dark, and Gruesome. I just want to check to see if there's missing people. Yeah, we got a couple of missed ones. Right, we'll get to you in a sec, dude. Callioth with a $5 says, vote Restore Britain, a new party made up of the people, and support the new political future of Britain. Make Britain safe for Britons. This is the Rupert Lowe party. Will I do a stream for the Voyager game? Well, because there's no Sunday Fun Day today, I might stream the demo. And if I like it, when the game comes out on Wednesday, I could install it and maybe do a stream. But if it's not good, or I don't think I'm gonna like it, then we got what we got. And then next to last Starfighter became a member at the bard level, so thank you. Then we got Tall, Dark, and Gruesome with a membership for 69. Giggity, King Giggity. Thank you, Tall, Dark, and Gruesome. This is me on a Sunday. There are 4 days until the next review of Starfleet Academy. I like that. I like that one a lot. Doom Guy with a £2 says, how was your coffee today, Az? I hope you're okay. Good. It was good coffee. Last night, although I forgot to get... I've got enough cat food for a few more days, but I forgot to get cat food. But last night, I got milk. I got some more coffee beans. I got some bananas, because I think I need me some magnesium and some potassium. I need to get myself, do you know what? I do need to get myself some multivitamins as well. But it was good. Thank you, Doom Guy. Cole Hauser with a 5 Canadian says, good morning, my brother. Thanks again for the great stream yesterday. A lot of people were brought back to the 80s, reliving their past. Thanks again. It was great fun. It was great fun. Cole Hauser, I had an awesome time, bud. Babies. I had an awesome time. A lot of fun. I love talking Transformers. I love talking nerd, and I love talking 80s toys. Oh, good days. Good days. Good times, number one. That was Cole Hauser again. Kiki Chili Peppers become a member of the channel again. Thank you, Kiki. And look at Doom Guy gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Doom Guy, thank you. Komatsu Prime with a £2 says, afternoon nap with EP as. I think that's meant to be sleepy as. Oh, I cannot believe that I fell asleep. I can't believe it. Noah Mint with a $5 says, got the Lego Enterprise for Christmas, been building it while watching the original series. It's an amazing build. I don't have mine yet, but I do want it. I got frustrated that they ran out the shuttlecraft, and it just pissed me off. It just pissed me off as because it's just like, unless you're immediately there, like within the first fucking hour of launch, then you're not going to get this really cool fucking shuttlers. Yeah. It pissed me off. So I just didn't pick it up yet. Next to last Starfighter with a $2 says, this is my first afternoon tea. Hell has. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying it. He's probably gone. He's probably left. Let's just be honest. Komatsu Prime with a £2 says, have you hell dived on Cybertron yet? It's wild. No. Is this the new area that held? Because it's had a bit of a turn in players again. Is that kind of what it's like? It's like hell diving onto Cybertron. Is that sort of a world of a metal world of robots and stuff? That'd be oh wow. Mexi Rage with a $2 says, what's your favorite Fargate episode and season? I mean, I personally think season 3, episode 12. I think the ramifications of that episode have like really held the test of time. Gary and I last night we're talking a little bit of Fargate with each other. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we were talking some Fargate together. Crimson Shadow with a £3 super sticker. Fist bump bang. Right back at you, boy. Thank you, Crimson. The Morg 77 with a $10 says Arch Magnus, Mangus, sorry, not Magnus, Mangus lives in us all. Morning, horse. Morning. Yeah, well, I mean, to those who are so inclined, yeah, you know, let's just say Archmangus, not great character, but you know, whether or not people agree with how they behave, that's a completely different kettle of fish altogether. Spinwood gifting 20 memberships to the stream. That's a hundo Canadian from Spinwood. Spinwood, you're a ledge. I do need to get back to you. I do need to just let you know where things are. And I will get back to you on Instagram. I'm just terrible with that sort of thing, but I will. Go for broke with the $5 says, hi, Az, what do you think the best year of all time for gaming was? Oh, wow. Wow, that's a question and a half, because I'd have to see exactly when certain games came out. Good grief. Off the top of my head, I would say 1998. Off the top of my head, we had Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy 8. I'm sure if you looked at 1998, there would be money. There's definitely going to be a Tomb Raider in there as well. So probably, like, actually, do you know what? Go for broke. This is a really good super chat question, by the way. What video game? Let's have a look. Let's go through on what video games came out in 1998. Because that's just where my gut goes. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Metal Gear Solid, Half-Life, Resident Evil 2, StarCraft, Spyro, Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see what else. Was Legend of I think Legend of Dragoon was 99. Ocarina of Time. GoldenEye. Final Fantasy 8, as I said. Yeah. Tekken 3. Resi 2. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Panzer Dragoon Saga. Baldur's Gate. Xenogears. Abe's Odyssey. Oddworld, of course. Whew. Turok 2. Oh, that's great. FIFA 99, which I even, came out the year before, obviously. Played the shit out of that. Wow. I mean, that's a heck of a year. That is a heck of a year. Let's just be honest. That's just where my gut took me. Komatsu Prime with another £2 says 7 of 9. Report to my quarters to handle my torpedo. Oh, wow. 7 of 9 was brought in to Voyager to be a sexy big pair of tits to get the audience back, and it worked. Kiki Chili Pepper with the £5 says Starfleet Academy is shite. Yes, it is. Boobies. It is indeed shite. Brendan Lucas with a 5 poons. No dialogue apart from Tim Russ and Robert Duncan McNeil narrating. Endless choices. Germans writing English dialogue. More sunless skies than The Sims. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Adidas W guy with a $5. It says, thoughts on Rupert Lowe. I'm so hyped for you guys in the future of the country. Please win. I don't have any thoughts on Rupert Lowe. I know he's at Reform. I think he was at Reform, then left Reform. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see in Britain at the minute. If the Conservatives are in power, we're fucked. If Labour are in power, we're fucked. And if Reform are in power, we're probably still fucked, but it'll be slightly less painful. So how what's Rupert Lowe's party called? He's called it the I can't remember exactly what he's called it. I've forgotten. But he got kicked out of Reform for being too based. Well, but that was really a power struggle between him and Farage, wasn't it? Because I don't trust Farage at all. Restore Britain, that's it. Yeah, Restore Britain. I don't trust Farage one bit. They all come from the same place. They all went to the same schools, and ultimately they all have the same way that they want to do stuff. So I don't know. We shall see. Lowe's got a huge ego. What else is big on him? Ayo! Yeah, Farage is good. Most politicians have huge egos because it's a power trip. AB Interplay with a 25 Polish says, hey, Az, have you seen Final Space Season 1? Was really nice. Voyager made me remember. Final Space, I have not. Unless this is another one of our... Oh, Final Space, this video game. No. Is it a TV show? Yeah, it's a cartoon TV show. No. Huh? Oh, Mr. Porkchop says he saw it. Did you like it? He says it was fantastic. All right, then come here then. The question was, have I seen it? I haven't seen it, but you've seen it.
But you can't see it anymore.
You got to go into you got to go in the microphone.
You can't see it anymore because they took it off Netflix. They
Does it move to another?
No, I don't know. They did the creator dirty. They stole his IP and then took it off Netflix, and he can't make it anymore. So it's like it was basically a passion project of his. And so he's trying to make something else now. I can't remember what.
Essentially the same thing with a different name.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But Final Space was great. It was so like emotional. Yeah, it was cool.
Was it just one season?
Was it one or two? I can't remember. Yeah.
Okay,
but it was quite good.
So it's actually nowhere else though. Nowhere else has picked up the.
I don't think so. I don't think you can find it anywhere.
Did it? Oh, well, it's Netflix, so it wouldn't have distributed physically, would it? No.
Nope. Was it 2 or 3?
I guess I could. There's always Captain Jack Sparrow. Yeah. I'll say okay. Maybe I'll go check it out.
It was quite cool. I liked it.
Maybe I'll go check it out.
Oh.
What are you up to? Stuff and things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Stuff and things be good. Brendan Lucas with a £5 says the writing can make Voyager itself seem like Shakespeare. The problem these story-let games like FLT and Sunless Skies is the writing needs to be good. So you're saying that the writing for that Voyager game is not good. And Tim Russ is a piece of fucking shit, by the way, human being. So fuck Tim Russ. You talking? I might just play Dragon Age 7 instead. I might just do nothing. I might just go to bed. I go to bed before I fall asleep on stream again. I just don't know if it's my thing. Kroom with a £10 says, couple of questions as. What do you think of Gahey able to play for Man City, even though he played and lost Palace? That was always going to be the case. It was always going to be the case. So I don't have any issues with that at all. I mean, we're out the cup anyway, so I don't give two shits. Also, what do you think of the Hasbro Transformers the Movie Apology Tour video? Not a lot. It was like, sorry for killing Optimus Prime 40 years ago. Now go to the cinema and watch him die again. All year. And it's like, so what's actually the apology? If the apology has, look, we're releasing this incredible merch this year to celebrate Transformers the movie, Transformers the movie for 40 years ago, then that would have been more appealing to me. But I'm not too sure if Hasbro can actually make good merch anymore. Do you know what? I'm actually kind of glad that I'm dipping out of G.I. Joe Classified. What are you doing? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's not going to come into the microphone or very, very quietly. Because I saw a video yesterday about the what's like the mech suit thing that they call for Cobra. It's like the whitey grey sort of mech suit. Well, they turned it into a mech suit. It was kind of like just like a coffin before. That they turned it into like a mech suit for the G.I. Joe Classified range. And I was going to pick 3 of those up because you could get up to 3. And I did initially put my order in. And then it's just called the Cobra. Okay. Hold on. G.I. Joe Cobra Mexi. The snake. That's it. The snake. The Cobra snake system. So I did have 3 of those on order, and then I actually decided to cancel it, and I canceled. And I watched a video yesterday on the product, and the product looks dreadful. Like the complete utter lack of articulation in it. I don't know. I do not know what is going on with the attachments on stuff for Hasbro. But it's the same with Transformers. The sort of like the holes for the attachments are so poor, whether it's attachments or hands, that hands and shit are just falling off. Just you move something and the hand just fucking falls off. So I saw this video yesterday and I watched it all start to finish. And I was I couldn't believe just how cheap and tatty and nasty they were. So yeah, the Cobra snakes just looked abysmal, man. No, it wasn't having it in the wrong way or anything like that. It's just simply the attachment areas are just so poor now, even for hands. That the quality is abysmal. It's pretty abysmal. So yeah, I've kind of I lost it a bit. And fuck female snake eyes as well. Just there you go. Just to add that on top. Fuck that bish. Loki Odinson with a $5 says, he is risen. You suffer. So we don't. I definitely do suffer. That is you know. I've actually got, I think I've got I've got Highguard open up. Yeah, there's Relooted hasn't managed to get past its 59 player peak. Steve Anthony Peach with a £5 says, damn you, Az. I'm getting Voyager and Red Devil 9 because of you. You're a bad influence. Keep it up, bud. I don't know. What did I do? Resident Evil 9. Red Evil 9. That's going to be Resident Evil. Look, Resident Evil 9, Steve, absolutely. I think I've already talked myself out of doing the Voyager demo. I do. I legitimately do. Next to last Starfighter with the $2 says 4 more weeks and it's a wrap until next season. Yeah. Oh, that will be blessed relief though. Stymie with a $5 says, as you're getting older, as a 51-year-old myself, I hear some funky crap. God, just imagine if my ears were like that. All right, everyone. It's Ans here from Your versus Babyface. How you fucking doing now? Doing all right? You guys doing all right? Holy. It's like Mr. fucking Potato Head. Thankfully not. Thankfully they are. I would have them pinned. I would have gone to a cosmetic surgeon and gone, pin my fucking ears. Calioth with a $2 says, as Star Trek Academy, is it over yet? No, 4 more weeks. 4 more episodes to go. Michael Starbuck with a 2 Canadian says, have you seen the Matrix of Leadership toy? I have. If I could free up a little bit more space, I'd be tempted. It'd be good to... What? Well, I know. Well, that's just it. Mr. Porkchop just yelled up the stairs. You can't free up any more space. I'm like, I know. We're trying. I still don't know whether we keep picture wall here
or whether or not we put more shelves because I got more Transformers and GI Joes that need going up. So, but I love picture wall. I love picture wall. So it's such a vagina. It really is. I dunno. But it would be nice, Michael. It would be nice if I could find maybe in the cabinet downstairs. Nah, but that's the Decepticon cabinet. I like the... Realistically, I should put the Decepticons there and have the Autobots downstairs, but I really love just looking over at the Autobots because they're my boys. Hey, look at this. I got for a present my glasses case. Crystal Palace glasses case. How cool is that? For my Hugo Boss glasses. So, yeah, I mean, I look at that and it's just like, come on. They look so good. They look so good. I mean, I could look over and see the poopy pants Decepticons, but it's my boys. It's my boys, the Autobots. It's my boys. Got my side swipe, my beautiful Optimus Prime. Trax is looking amazing from that Star Toys Trax. It's a great one. The Superion is just like chef's kiss. The Mega Supreme, all my Dinobot boys, Jetfighter. Oh man. But if they went downstairs into the 3 cabinet, then that would give more room to put, I don't know, like a matrix of leadership in there. Jazz is there. Jazz is just... Where are you, Jazz? Fuck, I need to put my glasses back on. I can't see where Jazz is. Oh, there he is. No, Jazz is right in front of Optimus Prime. Nah, it's not Skyfire. We're going with Jetfire. Yeah, Jazz is right in front of Optimus Prime. The fans' toys Jazz is amazing. Oh, hey, Michael, if you want to buy me a big house, feel free, bud. You know, more space. I can put more stuff in. Kiki Chili Pepper with a £5 says, "As you are so stunning and brave for watching this shite." I am. No, I am. I actually am, you know. I truly am. My guilty pleasure TV show, Hunter. I love Relic Hunter. It's is it a great show? No. Is it a cheap show? Yes. But it's I love it. It's a lot of fun and I love it. And it's a good old guilty pleasure for me. You're running out of space yourself. Ugh. For a collector, it's the big problem. I mean, space, the final frontier. But hey, look. If I was a millionaire and I could have a nice big house, so I could make a proper, you know, a real proper collection room for all this stuff to go in. Oh man. Laurie Kirk with a $5 says, "You spend more time reviewing Star Trek than those people do writing it. Malignant narcissists." Without being flippant, I'm pretty sure there's more effort that goes into making one of my Starfleet Academy reviews than does going into the writing. I swear to God, they come up with a concept and then they put it into Chat GPT. And then Chat GPT just spews out the dialogue. This is the concept, but we want it to be an emotional journey and have homosexual bumming men in it. Boom. This is your episode of Starfleet Academy this week. Oh, thank you. No, thank you, ChatGPT. Oracle of Doom with a 12/22. Thursday has become my new favorite day. Your reviews make a hard life a lot easier. Sorry for the madness it causes you. Alas, it is for a great cause. Hail the silverback. I mean, look, when I finish my review and it's up, mine tend to go up a couple of hours before Disbrew normally. I just wait for Disbrew's review to come out. And then if, I don't know, Film Threat, they've got a review out, I'll watch that. And then there's a couple of other channels if Bowles Trekker's got his review out, but that doesn't tend to be for a few more days. Then I watch that, and then there's a few more channels that are just like, I gotta get it. I gotta get their point of view. I gotta get their review. See what it's like. Oh, and Jay Longbone, she'll do one of, she does them eventually, and they're great when she does them. Mr. Z Muffin with an 18 months says, good Silverback Sunday. Could you please call and tell Mauler Rags is a culinary troglodyte who doesn't understand how onions work? EFAP triggered me. I'm not going to call him to tell him that, but I might tell him that before this week's Real BBC. So how about that? How about that? Can't say me outside. How about that? Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah. Brendan Lucas with a £10 says on Frakes' podcast, he inferred Kurtzman is actually Mr. Popular in Hollywood because he spreads the wealth around. Frakes has earned more on Kurtzman Trek than he ever did on Berman Trek. Oh, okay. So it is a scam. So it is a scam. KKK took my baby away with a $5. Says, what's worse? Wokies ruining an IP's story / characters, Netflix's Witcher, or Wokies ruining an IP by going elsewhere in its timeline, aka Starfleet Academy? Well, it's the former, because if you don't have the former, you don't have the latter. Because Star Trek was ruined. Like, the only reason why Discovery had to go into the future was because they were fucking everything up in the current timeline of Star Trek. So they forced them to go in the future where they could do whatever they wanted, because doing whatever they wanted in the current timeline was just conflicting with everything. There is no way that Discovery, it can exist in the same timeline that we've had OG Star Trek. So everything that Alex Kurtzman has done is, to me, zero canonical. Zero canonical. And you are right. It was never meant for you, says Chubby Cat. You are right. This stuff was never meant for me, somebody who likes Star Trek. This was never meant for people that like Star Trek. This was meant for emotionally retarded, I don't even want to say Gen Zers, because I think that's an insult to a lot of Gen Zers. This was made for just emotionally retarded, arrested development Hollywood liberals. Jaden, oh my God, with a $2 says, I'm not 1D, I'm 2D, as in there's 2D in I don't want to conjure that image up. Thank you. BS Warren with a $2 says, breaking as revealed to be the yes, okay. Well, yeah, okay. BS Warren with a $10 says, oh, as by the way, you asked why Jaden, oh my God, didn't lose his dreads when he walked through the portal in episode 1. It's because they're fake and too firmly attached to that awful Klingon mask. Well, it didn't make any sense. Why would Caleb's hair be cut and Jaden's? Oh my god! Why would Caleb's hair be cut and Caleb's and Jaden's not? And why are there also other males with long hair that we've seen? Doesn't make any sense. They tried to do a thing going, hey, look, it's like a military type of thing, but it's not. This isn't a pseudo military organization. This is a gay bar in space. Where's Rob with a 12-month says, Scott, where's the chacken? Get your order by 1 p.m. to get it at the back. Get your order in by 1 p.m. to get it at the back door of the donut shop. It's blinding. Number one. We're stuffing as many memes in one post as possible. Appreciate you there, bud. Appreciate you there. Mikey Gassler with a $5. How you doing, Mikey? As Mauler saw Wuthering Heights with his mum at the cinema, asked him what he and his mum thought of the film. Come on, Mikey, you got to spill the beans, bud. Or chat, what happened? Was it too? Did they make it too saucy? Did they turn it into like a sex thing? I want to know. I need. Why would you? I mean, if there was a film you thought was safe to take your mum to, it would be Wuthering Heights. They butchered it. Ooh. The new Wuthering Heights, yes. I saw it with my wife last night and I liked it. Okay. It got absolutely current dayed. No, it wasn't all that bad. Chris Gore said there was no nakedness in it. Okay. It's based on the Kate Bush song, right? Yeah. Something like that. Mikey, I absolutely will. Maybe we'll ask him so he can discuss it on the Real BBC this Tuesday. X in Wonderland with the $5 says, so no one told you Star Trek was gonna be this gay. The law's a joke, it's broke, it's dipshits out in space. It's like we're always stuck in warp 1. Woo. Lone Wolf and Cub with the 5 pounds says, bottom line, why all these woke games and programs fail, a great man once says, because you're boring. It's a distinct lack of creativity. When the message precedes character and story and plot, you're already doomed. You're already doomed. I was watching a bit of Film Threat this morning, and they brought up this website. I think it was a website that went into the current day message in Hollywood, which is very much just anti-male. And it really broke down very well how films are just immediately from the start developed that men will always be portrayed, presented as the problem, as the roadblock, as the bad guy. And it's just rampant in everything. And it is, I don't want to reference myself, but it is so incredibly boring because now we are conditioned because of how they've tried to condition their stories. We are now conditioned to see it immediately. And so we see it immediately and we're like, I'm done. You know, I don't need to see this. And you see it very quickly because you see immediately how a male is presented and you see how a female is presented, and then you see how a male and female interact. And that for the most part pretty much sums up everything. Will sum up exactly how this show is gonna be. You'll always find that the male is subservient, the female is the domineering one. Very quickly, very early doors. Super Nintendo with a $2 says, did you watch Rupert Lowe's party announcement? I did not. I'm not. I need to get, probably. Particularly with Starmer as the Prime Minister. But because the UK's politics had been so bad for so many years now. As I said earlier, if there was a general election tomorrow, if Labour get back in, obviously we're fucked. If the Conservatives get back in to power, we're fucked. If Reform get into power, we'll probably still be fucked, but they'll try and break it to us a little bit more gently. So right now, I'm very kind of black-pilled on where the UK is, and I'm sort of looking at houses in Poland. I'm kind of looking at the house prices in Poland right now, or Hungary, or Russia. No, I'm kind of looking at countries that actually understand what the fuck is going on, and it certainly isn't Britain. It most certainly isn't Britain. It's I don't want to doom pill too much, but when you just look at the population of Britain, what percentage of that population is actually paying tax? What percentage of the population is on government funding, welfare, whatever you want to call it for whatever country? There's a small group of people in the UK that are working to prop everything up, and it ain't the fucking rich. It's as it always is. It's that fucking working man. It's the working man that's fucking keeping everything going. So don't put me in this position, chat, because I could get arrested. I could get arrested and jailed. But I thought, this is just a thought I had. I thought that if you were coming into a country, you were coming in to strengthen that country, not to. It's not me. You can't see me. I don't know where Az went from Hill versus Babyface, but you ain't seen me, right? I'd love to move to Japan, but number one, Japan are so strict now, and God bless them. It would be very difficult. And number two, if I was, I'd need to be a fucking multi-millionaire. I'll let you into a little secret. I'm not a multi-millionaire. That's my bank. That's my bank account right there. Yeah, it's somebody who works in the UK, it's getting so frustrating. It's getting so frustrating. I can't. You don't get me arrested, chat. So many things I want to say that I can't. Don't get me arrested. Because that's one thing that we have lost, by the way, the ability to actually talk. The ability to talk, the ability to communicate, the ability to exercise a right which we don't have in the UK. We don't have a First Amendment right here. And that's why the UK now leads the world in the most people arrested and jailed for posts, the vast majority of which are actually common sense. But there we go. Don't get me arrested, chat. Sergeant Slaughter with a $5 says, did you see Diablo 2 came out with a new expansion and a newer class? I did, and it came out on Steam. So there's a bit of a temptation. I hate Blizzard I hate Blizzard Entertainment. But there is a temptation to get it on Steam. I don't know. Kiru Kazuma with a $5 says, I love the God of War trilogy, and I'm excited about them getting remade. But obviously, it's 2026. How woke as fuck will those games be? Okay, I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to put up a poll in chat right now. And chat, all that I ask that you do is just answer it honestly. Not the meme way, not the sarky way. All I ask, please, is that you answer this question honestly. It's a simple question. Will the God of War remakes remove the boobs? There's a lot of naked boobs in those games. Are they going to remove the naked boobs from God of War? It's It's already nearly 250 votes. 94% are saying yes. If I was a voting man, honestly, I think they will. I think those naked breasts will all be covered up by bras or different clothing. But I am absolutely positive that they will remove them. We'll keep that poll going, though. You never know. It might change. You never know. Just an old guy with a £1 or $1, I should say, super chat. Thank you, just an old guy. Appreciate you. William Barr with a £2 says, did you ever play the Mad Max game? It's awesome. I did, and I enjoyed it. It was getting a little bit repetitive, and it is a little bit clunky, but it wasn't bad. I see you, legalize adulthood. It's a little bit clunky, but it was fun. I enjoyed. Have we got to reset the goal? That's the goal. That's the first goal hit, you know. That's the number one. I don't know if we should just go with a good old griftly bear. Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me think. Hmm. Let's just put the I will restore the GOW boobs. I will restore the an error has occurred. It won't let me put boobs. I'm gonna have to try and do. We're gonna have to do it computer style. Did it work? It worked. I had to do 8008. I had to do 8008. 8008S. Thank you, Legalize Out, who we'll get to you in a moment, dude. And thank you so much, man. Hit Gary Daly with a $10 says, did you check out the new Crimson Desert Features gameplay trailer from 3 days ago? No. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm getting that game. I'm getting the game. And I've made my mind up. I'm getting it. I'm going to stream it. And therefore, I'm cutting off as much information as possible. Because I want to go in as blind as possible. So all of this stuff is going to be new for me. So yeah, I saw enough to make me go, yeah, I'm getting this game. I'm getting this game. And this game's got the potential to be really good. This is what scares me. This is what slightly scares me, because everything I'm seeing, it's looking real fucking good. And I don't want it to be a letdown, but we shall see. Gamer Gramps with a $2 says, as is official Star Trek Starfleet Academy glasses. Hold on. Let me change the strobing. There we go. The official Starfleet Academy glasses this Thursday. I'm gonna be like Geordie LaForge, but I'm gonna be Geordie LaFucked in the ass. Okay. DB with a £2 says, is the quartering okay? Seems to have some Tampax issues. Not my problem. Not my problem. I did see his crash out, and it was a crash out, Jeremy. You can be calm and still crash out, dude. But I thought the crash out about Jeremy was just, I mean, it was silly. It was very sad. It's very silly and sad. Blackguard with a $50 super chat. What would Admiral Kirk's truncated history be 1,000 years after his time, such that the average Starfleet Academy student would know of him? The real Academy, not the show. We know the window lookers of the show wouldn't know who he is. Do you know, Blackguard, it's even worse than that, okay? Captain Picard, an amazing captain, heralded it in the greats of Starfleet. 1,000 years later, would he still be revered in the same way? There would be stories, but maybe the stories are a little bit more condensed now, and he's a little bit of a King Arthur type figure at Starfleet. The question is, who else in those 1,000 years have been the great captains? Because we've seen Picard, we saw Cisco. I'm not going to mention anyone else. I think we're okay with that. But who are the other captains that have come along? Obviously, there hasn't been any shows made about them or anything. But who's So not only have we not got who those captains are, but in Starfleet Academy, dude, they have the Wall of Heroes. And essentially the Wall of Heroes is just the cast of the other shows. The Wall of Heroes has Admiral Harry Kim on it. Because, you know, Harry Kim was an ensign for all of the 7 seasons of Voyager. Ha, 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 ha. So never mind Kirk potentially being remembered or in 1,000 years later. That is somewhat believable. Harry fucking Kim? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's when you've got problems. That's when you know you've got problems. Dale8288 with a $10 says, hot take. Let's have a ship with a drive that causes a meltdown. And when meltdown, then we restart it 125 years later. Writers can't even remember their own established laws and rules in the universe. The ship they described as being destroyed. It's a completely intact ship. The trying to get the quantum singularity drive going caused a cascading failure in the ship's systems, which destroyed it. The ship is intact. Hey, Saskas, how you doing? So how is a ship that had a cascading technical issues that caused it to be destroyed, how can it be there intact? How did the crew therefore die? How? None. As I do in my review, Dale, they don't care, so we don't care. They don't care, so we don't care. They don't care. They can't even get basic fundamental things right. They don't even know how bloody humans exist. Humans. Good morning, Hill versus Babyface. Hope you and Chat's mum had a good Valentine's. Me and Chat's mum and I had a lovely Valentine's date last night. Thank you very much. I'm not going to tell you everything that happened, chat. Number 1, make you blush. Number 2, make you jealous. And number 3, make you horny. So, you know. But no, we had a lovely Valentine's together, exchanged gifts. There was flowers. There was laughter and joy. It was a good night. It was a good night. 'Twas a good night. Sorry, I'm sniffing candles now. Oh, yeah. Oh, this, by the way, is some Starfleet candles which were sent to me. This is the... can we get it? Come on. It's because my finger's too far forward. It's one to focus on the fingers. Come on. There we go. This is the tea, Earl Grey hot black tea citrus bergamot. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. So good. I'm a fucking I'm a dirty candle sniffer. Which flavor's this? This is the Mon Capitan Macintosh apple. The Mon Capitan. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so. I'm a fucking dirty. I'm a dirty, fucking dirty candle sniffer. A random logo with a £2 says, correction, it's a gay bar on a gay cruise in space. I think it, well, no, well, I know, no, it's, do you know what? It's San Francisco sums everything up. It's San Francisco. That's all the explanation you'll ever need. Benjamin with a 20 Danish and an angry emoji. Don't get angry at me because you want to be on that gay cruise, Benjamin. Don't get mad at me because you want to be in that gay cruise. That you want to be up in there with those Starfleet cadets, mate. Don't you blame me. You chose your life. You chose yours. Not my fault, mate. Don't you get mad at me. Don't you get mad at me. Take a 610 with a $10 says, do you remember when Gary was talking about women who slept with Warren Ellis on the real BBC for the clout, but he accidentally said he slept with Warren Ellis? Such a Gary thing to do. I mean, I know the discussion that we've had about the women who slept with Warren Ellis, that, you know, I think the reference that I made was that unfortunately these women are not going to be able to suck talent out of Warren Ellis's cock. If you consensually sleep with Warren Ellis, that's on you. You know, you've done it as a consenting adult. He can ask, he can try and pull some strings to get you a job, but if it ain't happening, it ain't his fault. It is better to try and bring talent to the table than dick sucking lips. But who knows? Who knows? But Warren Ellis didn't do anything wrong. Wait, hold on, chat. Dan, can you come here quick? Oh no, I've had to summon Mr. P for this.
Hello.
Dude, what's that?
What am I looking at?
The on the wall there.
Yeah.
Right. There's what's the bit there below?
The bit below.
Yeah. What's that bit above?
Sunshine? Is that what you're talking about? I know it's raining on the other side.
On that side?
Yeah.
Fuck! It's raining at the front of my house and there is a sunbeam. There is a fucking sunbeam at the back. There's a lot of angry clouds there. Gabo.
Actually,
can you see it?
I think there is a rainbow starting there. So in a minute.
I mean, that is actually a bit of a spot for rainbows.
Yeah, I think it will go there in a sec.
I don't think I've seen sunlight all year. I mean, technically, I haven't. I'm just seeing it hit the side of a wall, but that's fucking mental. That's mental, mate. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got. Prove it. I can't do that. No. I can't prove it. He's lying. They're thinking I'm lying.
It's true. It's true. 100%.
Dan's my proof. That was proof, not poof. There was an R in that.
Thank you for clarifying that.
It's all right. I feel with you around that. Probably have to. That's the guy fucking my sister. Unbelievable. Right. Okay. Let's carry on. I tell you what though, Taker. I can't remember Gary saying that he slept with Warren Ellis by accident though. Which is a shame because that's funny and very much a Gary thing to do. The Flame. Actually, there's probably stuff which should go in the attic, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm just doing some stuff.
Okay. I'm just bossing him about, chat. Do it! Oh, chat. Look at this lovely. By the way, this is the first time I've seen Mr. Porkchop since October. Is this the first time I've seen it since October? Yeah, first time I've seen Mr. P since October. So it's been a couple of 3 months, and so because I didn't see him at Christmas, he brought up my Christmas presents, my birthday presents. So one of them was, look at this Crystal Palace hat. Look at it. Look at this. Right? And then look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. Look at it. Keeping my ears warm. It's keeping my ears warm. This is so good. I mean, I don't know if Palace are going to have a team next year because everyone's been fucking sold and everyone's left, but it's pretty nice. It's nice, isn't it? Looks amazing. Thank you. It is lovely. I like this. Yeah, it's a good call. I love them.
Yeah. I like the glasses.
I showed the chat.
Oh, yeah,
I showed the chat the glasses case. Yeah. The Crystal Palace glasses case. Just that. Yeah. Right. The Flame with a £5 says, as is Metal Gear Solid Delta, sorry, woke or not? Need me a good stealth game right now. I didn't get it and I didn't play it, and I didn't really hear anything about it. Never mind good or bad. I didn't really hear anything about it. So I think it came across as just pretty meh. I don't know. But I didn't hear anything massively positive. I didn't hear anything massively negative, but I didn't hear good things. It was just kind of like, it happened. It's basically 1-to-1. It's the same as it was back then, says the Adidas guy. So I don't know. If that was that, go get. It was an okay, but here you go. Here's some more chiming in. It's an okay remake, but personally, I think they nerfed Eva. It did fall into obscurity real quick. It was another one, very faithful remake. Apparently, well, there's apparently, so not firsthand. It's on sale for 60% off at the moment, says Bushin Ryu Cat. Ooh. Refusing to buy it until it's well cheap because fuck Konami. That's fair enough. Kiki Chili Pepper with a £2 says, as Baldur's Gate 4 has been greenlit. If you're into that sort of thing, and a lot of people are, I tried with Baldur's Gate 3. I just couldn't. And I didn't just like try 10 minutes. I put like 15 hours into that, 20 hours into that, and I ended up dipping. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. But a lot of people loved it. A lot of people loved fucking a homosexual bear. Legalize adulthood with a $100 super chatter. Oi! You got a license for them Transformers, mate. Screams for the Migration Fund. As he applies axle grease to Gene Roddenberry's corpse to keep down the friction as he spins in his grave, dude. Gene Roddenberry he could power the national grid with how quickly he is spinning in his grave right now. Holy. And legalize adulthood, dropping
20 gifted memberships to the stream.
Pointing at you. Thank you so much, dude. Way generous. Way generous. Nordstrom with a 300 Serbian dinar. How is it that Japan, Korea, and China make better white men than Americans? Leon alone has more balls than the entirety of the American gaming industry. I could make all the sarcastic responses in Under the World. I could try and crack all the jokes. But there's actually a legitimate answer to this. There is a legitimate answer. Japan, Korea, and China, they don't have identity politics. They have very established gender roles. They have very established masculine and feminine. And that is actually the real answer. And long may it continue. They are not infected or infested with their identity politics as we are here in the West. They very much live off male, female, and the roles that they provide, and the masculine, more importantly, the masculine and the feminine, which this bunch of cuckold baguettes in the West don't have, because the Western gaming industry is terminally infected with the cancer of identity politics. And that's why you get responses. This is a nice little lead in to what I was going to bring up. That's why you get the responses that you got from one of the fired devs at Highguard. Because if you didn't know, if you hadn't heard, Highguard, Wild Light Studio, who made Highguard, sacked 90% of its staff on the 11th of February. 90%. And this is the reason why they fired 90%, because that is their game. Released on the 26th to nearly 100,000 people. By the 14th of February, just 2.5 weeks later, it is only managing to have a peak. These are the 24-hour peaks of just over 2,500. The game is dead. 90% of the staff have been fired. One of the staff members, I don't know exactly which one, said, "We don't need a large customer base for our game to be successful." Well, guess what? They needed one. And because they cannot sustain themselves at this level, 90% of the staff are gone. I imagine that Highguard will be shut down within, I'm going to say within 3 months. I'm going to say within 3 months, I think it's going to be shut down. No, what was the name of the guy that I did the video on? Was it Josh? What was he called? Josh. I want to get it right. Sobel. Let's see if I just bring it up here. Josh Sobel. Now this is interesting. This is interesting. Hold on, chat. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If this might be what I think it is. Let me just check. I think he's either deleted his account or he's blocked me. I cannot, his account is not coming up, and I don't have a bookmark directly to his account. Hold on, here we go. There we go. He's deleted his account. Right, he's deleted his account. This post comes from an account that no longer exists. He deleted his account from X. Now, it's okay. This is why I made the video, because I actually thought he was going to delete his post. So I wanted to read through his post because I thought within a day he's going to delete this. He's going to delete this. But it was up. It was up. He's just deleted his whole account instead. Now, I did, because I've done the video, there were things that he put in there which I couldn't really believe. Let's grab some here. Hold on. Actually, let's grab one from X, because somebody would just have the whole thing, I think. But yeah, his account's gone. He's deleted it. Do you know what? I couldn't have done a more fair video. I really couldn't have. I couldn't have done a more fair video about what he put, and the hope, of course, was that they would learn. but that's not going to happen. Yeah, because the whole account's gone, and he's run off to Blue. I bet he's run off to Blue Sky. He's run off to Blue Sky. Okay, I'm gonna have to cherry pick a few things then, just quickly. Won't spend too much time, but. Look at stuff like this, chat. So this is from the video that I did. He says, apologies for the length, but been wanting to say a lot of this for a while. The day leading to the Game Awards 2025 was amongst the most exciting of my life. Fine. After 2.5 years of passionately working on Highguard, we were ready to reveal it to the world. The future seemed bright. Nothing, can't fault the guy. Nothing wrong with that. He's made a video game. He's excited for it coming out. But then you read the next line, and everyone I knew who had any connection to the team or project had the same sentiments. So we're not talking about objectivity here. We're talking about people who are compromised. And this is toxic positivity. This is lightning in a bottle. I trust this team wholeheartedly. If there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's yours, which is coming from a singular person. A singular person trying to talk in the mouthpiece of the whole industry. Nonsense. This is mainstream hit written all over it. There's no way this will flop. Yeah, chat. Can we get some red flags in the chat, please? Can we get some red flags in the chat if you are gobbling this nonsense up? If you are gobbling this nonsense up, I could play this game all day. That is naivety at the highest point. The internal pre-reveal feedback, even from unbiased sources. You don't have any unbiased sources internally. Are you? I was very kind to him, but now he's deleted his account because he can fuck off. Are you that stupid? Are you that stupid that you think internal sources are unbiased? They work for your fucking company. Was quite positive, and where it was negative, it was constructive and often actionable. Yeah, sure, Jan. People who played the game, including us. We investigated our game, and our conclusions was it was great. That sunbeam's gone, by the way. I don't know how long it stuck around. It wasn't long enough, clearly, but it's gone. People who played the game, including us, had a blast. We played our own game and we liked it. And since we were an independent self-published studio built with royalties in mind, many of us were hoping this could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse. Already just reading what you've put makes you come across as, I said naive in my video because I was trying to be nice, but I would say fucking retarded if I didn't want to use nice language. It makes you come across as fucking retarded. Nobody owes you your house. Oh, we want to build house. We're millennials and we can't buy houses. Well, dude, it ain't all that. It ain't that. Well, you say arrogant. I personally think, Ryan, that it came across as entitled more than arrogant. I think there was because you hear everything positive, you get that toxic positivity, you get sold that this game's going to make us millions, and then you guys are going to get your profit shares and you can go buy your houses and yay, yay, yay. But they didn't even have the game. They didn't even have the game for it. You know, they weren't releasing 2004 World of Warcraft. They were releasing 2026 bog standard, generic as fuck, confusing, boring hero shooter into a saturated marketplace that has seen multiple failures from bigger companies within the last fucking 12 months that have shut down their projects. And you're coming in with, well, we've got it. We've got it. You ain't got shit. Mister, you ain't got shit. But then the trailer came out and it was all downhill from there. Do you know why? Because gamers got to see the game. Not people that were blowing smoke up your ass. Gamers got to see the game and they were like, well, that looks generic as fuck. Those character designs look boring as hell. Those abilities look, oh. That's what happens, mate, when you actually put it out to an audience. They will tell you how they feel about it. Now, if you get your feelings hurt because of that, oh, God, well, you know, send me your address. I'll send you some Vaseline to put over all those fucking burns. Content creators love to point out the bias in folks who give positive reviews after being flown out to an event. Yes, because you have compromised the content creator. They are now beholden to you, because if they were to dare give a bad review, you would never invite them back out again. So you are teaching them that if you toe the line, you get rewarded. It's what we call shill media. Hey. But ignore the fact that when their negative leaning content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive, they've got just as much incentive to lean into a disingenuous direction, whether conscious or not. Well, here's the point. If somebody's saying that your game is shit and it has 10 times as many people saying the game is shit than is good, there's a really good chance the game's shit. Because gamers, probably the most difficult to gaslight. You can to a certain degree, but gamers, nah. If your gameplay doesn't cut muster, you're done. You can promise this, that, and the other, but when a gamer gets his hands on it, and if it's shit, they'll go, it's shit. Nobody with an ounce of authenticity in their body is going, oh, I see this game's coming out, I'm just going to predeterminately shit all over it. Unless the trailers look absolutely beyond fucking retarded, they've got every right to do so. Because they don't have to wait to be proven right. They can, based off your marketing, make a determination on what they think. Now, when a game comes out, and you've had a bunch of shit trailers, but the game comes out and the game's great, then you tend to find that that mindset will change. Because if somebody goes, "Oh no, I'm gonna die on this hill that this is shit," but people have actually played it and it's good, they'll be like, "Well, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot if you think this is shit. This is great stuff." Da da da. And then they lose credibility. And then nobody wants to listen to their review because they don't think they're credible. So maybe, just maybe, the game was shit. Maybe, just maybe, the games that have been criticized, because I guarantee you, by the way, he's talking about games like Concord and that one from Riot Games, which have failed miserably. That's what he's talking about. Maybe, just maybe, there was shit. Maybe, just maybe, that's why they're closing down. Concord already has. The other one is essentially in maintenance mode. Let's just jump on a little bit more. Because this is the only way that I can get this now that it's gone. There's me preaching to the choir, to the masses. Here we go. The hate started immediately. In addition to dogpiling on the trailer, I personally came under fire due to my naivety on Twitter, which almost all of my now former co-workers have learned to avoid during their previous game launches. Now, this actually says a lot because Josh is essentially admitting here, we don't want to hear any negative feedback. So Josh is all in on the toxic positivity. And that is a mindset that a lot of these developers just can't seem to get themselves out of. We're in the mindset of toxic negativity. Nobody can say anything negative about the game. Everything has been affirmed. The moment you actually get criticism, you fall apart. Absolutely fall apart. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. We've been told everything's amazing. Oh my God, no, this is such a poopy platform. All these people are racist and probably vote Trump. Or whatever cope they have to fucking spew out there. That is the negative, that is the destructive element of your toxic positivity. You never got any criticism along the way. You never got people who were really ballsy enough probably to say, do you know what? This is a 3v3. These maps are huge. We're trying to get people to go out mining so they could go back and re-support the bases. It's not a fun gameplay loop. It's not a fun gameplay loop. It's fucking messy. It's Lionel fucking messy. No, you had everybody going, this is great. This is wonderful. I could play this all day. Nobody in the gaming industry is saying that this could possibly... You are very naive. And again, retarded. After seeing my Twitter, after setting my Twitter account to private to protect my sanity, many content creators made videos and posts about me and my cowardice, amassing millions of views and inadvertently sending hundreds of angry gamers into my replies. If your account is on private, they can't get to your replies. So if they've got to your replies, then your account isn't on private. So if you privated it and then unprivated it, guess what? It's what you're going to get. They laughed at me for being proud of the game. Well, that's probably them giving their opinion on the game, which contradicts your opinion of the game, but you took it personally because it's your game. Told me to get out the McDonald's applications. I don't want to be rude, but you're talking from the perspective of somebody that just got fired. So right now you don't have a job. And this is what this meme means, right? This meme doesn't mean immediately go to McDonald's. This meme is you're going to get fired. Your team's going to shut down. This game isn't going to work and you're going to be out of a job. That's what this meme is saying. But because gamers have got a sense of fucking humor, get those McDonald's applications out. Because yes, it is a derogatory term. No disrespect to people who work at McDonald's. A lot of you work very hard indeed. But it's a derogatory term saying your game, it's not very good. And if that's your skill set to produce this type of game, maybe you ain't cut out for the gaming industry. I would trust somebody who works at McDonald's more than I would Josh. I'm just saying. And they mocked me for listing having autism in my bio, which they seemed to think was evidence the game would be, quote, woke trash. All of this was very emotionally taxing. Why? And I said this again, I said this in the video. Why would you even put you got fucking autism in your bio? I don't understand these people that put their mental fucking illnesses and their problems and their you know, why would you do something so stupid? You're literally telling people how to attack you. So he can reap empathy. That's not a way to exist. It's not empathy. It's It's fake. Oh, what do you want? Oh, you got autism. Oh, fuck off. I've got my own problems, mate. I've got fucking too many toys for this fucking little house. I got bills to pay. I've got fucking people who rely on me. I've got my own fucking set of problems, mate. But fucking Josh from Wildlight, he's autistic. Oh, don't put it in there. No, who needs to know? Who needs to know that you're autistic? Hey, do I need to know? I don't give a fuck. 99.9% people, reoccurring, do not give a fuck. Stop oversharing. Are you going to put your fucking shoe size? I'm autistic and I'm size 8. Stop oversharing. And if you're putting things like autism and mental illnesses in your bio, do you know what? Get off the fucking internet. The internet ain't for you. It ain't for you. There is much constructive criticism. Now, I'm absolutely of the belief that when he says constructive criticism, he just means criticism that we don't mind taking. I guarantee you there's plenty of constructive criticism that was given that they were just like, there is much constructive criticism that can be and has been said about Highguard's trailer, marketing, and launch. Yes, there has, because all of it was shite. All of it was an absolute web of disaster. You took the final spot at the Game Awards with Highguard. People were waiting for the next. People were waiting for Final Fantasy 17 to be announced. People were waiting for Capcom Parasite Eve remake. You know, people think that spot is reserved for a banger. What they got was a shitty looking, boring hero shooter in a saturated marketplace that looked vanilla and bland. Your trailer sold your game. I didn't make your trailer. The Soska sisters in the chat, they didn't make the fucking trailer. Russ Williams, 02D, he didn't make the fucking trailer. You guys made the trailer. You guys said this is what's going to sell our game. So you've got gamers A pissed off that this wasn't the big fucking reveal of something that was going to surprise them and wow them and get them excited. And secondly, because the reveal was a mid-trailer about a mid-game. And mid might be generous. So they didn't do anything. But I don't know, but I don't think it's my place to commentate on that. Josh, you are one of the people that are best placed to comment on it because you just lost your job over it. What you're saying is I daren't speak about that directly because I want another job in the industry, and I'm afraid that if I do speak out negatively, then I'll get blackballed from other companies. We're not stupid. My IQ's 132. I can work shit out. Fuck's sake. So you are in the prime position to be able to give a perspective, but you failed to realize you already have. You already have, and your perspective was toxic positivity. Toxic positivity. That was the bubble You've already said to everyone, we lived in a bubble. We existed in a bubble of toxic positivity. And the moment we heard a bit of criticism, it absolutely shattered our worldview. Shattered it. I also don't think there's any way to know whether the launch would have fared better or worse without the massive spotlight that was thrown onto us in response to the Game Awards trailer placement. But we never got the chance. It was quite obvious that it did. Again, you could have a fucking room temperature IQ and realize that it clearly fucking did. Because people can go down a logical pathway of where we got to. A 77 or 7, yeah, 77. You're absolutely correct. This guy is wanting to take zilch accountability. Zilch. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Everybody else did the baddie poopy things. We didn't do. You absolutely saw, and it's absolutely clear where everything fell apart. And it all fell apart at the Gamer Awards with the placement and the trailer. He's now deleted his account. His account's been deleted off YouTube. I don't know when he did it. It must have been in the last couple of days, but he's deleted his account now. We were turned into a joke from minute one, largely due to false assumptions about $1 million ad placement, which even prominent journalists soon began to state as facts. Well, as I've said again, what I've seen is the cost of the advert to put your trailer there cost between $500,000 and $1 million, depending on the length of the trailer and its position within the Game Awards. Those are Jeff Keighley's prices, right? What I heard was that Wildlight Studio paid nothing, and that Jeff Keighley funded it, or Jeff Keighley gave it to them for free, I should really say. But let's just say that he didn't, and you paid the money. Whatever money you paid, 500,000, $1 million, 250,000, $5.50. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you paid anything or didn't pay anything. Your trailer was shit. It showed a very fucking bland, boring, basic, generic hero shooter that didn't look anywhere close as fun as stuff like Marvel Rivals. So it doesn't matter whether you paid anything or didn't pay anything. That is literally semantics. Within minutes, it was decided this game was dead on arrival. Well, that's because they saw the trailer. They saw the trailer. This game was dead on arrival. The creators now had free rage bait content for a month. So what? So what? Josh, if you can provide a contract that says nobody's allowed to make fun of your game for a period of 3 months after the launch of the trailer, then I will absolutely delete any videos that I've made about Highguard, all 2 of them. You can't talk about China. Every one of our videos on social media got downvoted to hell. That's because people didn't like what they saw. This is This again, this is the product of your toxic positivity bubble. Because you have refused to allow legitimate, hard-hitting criticism into your game, because you think that people internally in the company can give you unbiased feedback, you set yourselves up for failure. You did this to yourself, but you don't want to take any accountability. This is the Western gaming industry in a perfect capsule. You did it. You made it. You inserted the toxic positivity. You thought you were the dog's fucking bollocks, but when regular, normal people got to see it, you actually got some truth. And you don't want the truth, you want the bubble. So, again, your whole worldview smashed, destroyed. Comment sections were flooded with copy-paste memes, phrases such as Concord 2 and Titanfall 3 died for this. Well, I mean, that's the one that would get me personally. I would have loved a Titanfall 3. At launch, we received over 14,000 review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime. Many didn't even finish the required tutorial. Yes, they didn't finish the required tutorial because they were already thinking this was shit. 14,000 people don't download your game so they can just downvote it. Those were 14,000 people that took the time to download your game, boot it up, some play for with up to an hour, and think in that time, this is shit, and give it a negative. That's called player feedback. That's called player feedback. Something you didn't have throughout the whole process because you were too busy wanking each other off saying our game's amazing. You didn't encroach outside your bubble. You didn't get some actual legitimate feedback. You didn't do a closed beta. You didn't do an open beta. You didn't do any of that. You just went into your bubble and went, this is fucking great. I've got autism. And you're shocked when you get criticism. You weren't making Metal Gear Solid. You weren't making Final Fantasy VII. You weren't making Halo. You were making a very generic, boring, dreary-looking hero shooter in a saturated marketplace where games that are already out there are doing much better, and studios with much bigger resources have tried and failed miserably within the last 12 months. And you want to pretend to be shocked. I mean, you are the walking personification of naive. Naive or stupid or retarded. Pick one or all three. What else have we got? There's not too much more on this, I don't think. 27,000. Wait, shush me. Did I raise this up a little bit more? Here we go, yeah. In discussions online about Highguard, Concord, 2XKO, so of those three games, right, Concord was dead in 2 weeks, was shut down within 2 weeks. For at least $400 million down the shitter. 2XKO, that's made by Riot, hasn't found an audience. They've had to reshape the game. Essentially, I think it's operating in maintenance mode. And Highguard, been out for 2.5 weeks. You've just fired 90% of your staff. The game is clearly going to die. It's clearly done. It is often pointed out by gamers that devs like to blame gamers for their failures and that that's silly. As if gamers have no power. But they do. A lot of it. And I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamers' culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse. Did you just hear what you actually said there? You just said, if nothing negative was said about the game, I couldn't say that it would have been a success. Even if nothing negative had been said about the game, I'm not saying that it would have been a success. But of course, but it's absolutely played a role. I'm not saying it's the gamer's fault, but it's the gamer's fault. I'm not saying it's the gamer's fault, but it's the gamer's fault. I say this so many times. Nobody owes you anything. They don't owe you a buy nor leave. They don't owe you a hello or a goodbye or a please or a thank you. They owe you nothing. They will, if they so choose, download your game, play it, and make their own determination. And the fact that this was a free-to-play game and 100,000 people downloaded it on its release day, and within 2 days you'd lost 80% of that. That to me says you couldn't even give your game away for free. Never mind people staying to buy from the marketplace. Within 4 days, you'd lost 90% of your audience. Now it's up to 97% of your audience. You couldn't give your game away for free. These aren't disgruntled customers that have paid $50 and feel like they've been shafted out of $50. The people that came in, I guarantee you, the vast majority in good faith to see what this game was like, to see if it actually was good, if it did have a fun gameplay loop. If these characters were cool, these abilities were fun. And you lost 97% of them. Ooh, boy. All products are at the whims of the consumer. Well, the customers, stop calling us consumers. We're fucking customers. And the customers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard. They're not slandering it. I think Highguard looks shit. That's not slander. It's an opinion. But you can't handle opinions. You're falling apart at the seams. Many of Wildlight's former devs will now be forced to assimilate back to the actual corporate industry many gamers accuse Wildlight of being a part of. Now, every time someone thinks about leaving the golden handcuffs, which means it is a good paying job, we don't necessarily like the work, but it's a good paying job. It's a golden handcuffs. We get paid good money for what we do. But we still want to complain. Okay. Behind in favor of making a new multiplayer game the indie way. Sorry. What is the indie way for a hero shooter, a saturated genre? What's the indie way? What set your game apart from any of the other hero shooters? The fact that people had to waste a lot more of their time gathering resources, running around a map way too big for 3 versus 3, not being able to connect to the game, not being able to find a fucking team, being locked in loading screens for hours. What's the indie way? They'll say, but remember how gamers didn't even give Wildlight a chance? No, they won't. They won't, because you won't be remembered. And also, they don't care. Again, this is massive entitlement. Maybe to the person I spoke to earlier about, you said arrogance and I said entitlement. This is where you can absolutely say arrogance. This person is so arrogant that they think that their game is going to be the benchmark that people look to for independent games and independent failure of a in his eyes a great game. That's arrogance. That's unbelievable arrogance. You are not the benchmark. You haven't accomplished anything here. You put your game out, it failed fucking miserably. Soon, if this pattern continues, all that will be left are corporations, at least in the multiplayer space, innovations on life support. And as I said in my video again, absolute horse crap, because Sunday Fun Day, we predominantly play independent multiplayer games. Every so often, we'll play a more mainstream one. But let's just be honest. Helldivers 2, that's a AA studio. Dying Light franchise, that's a AA studio. So we don't tend to really go into the AAAs. I can't remember the last time we played a AAA game together, allegedly, supposedly. But most of the games we play are independent. Tiny teams, aren't they, Dan? Hey? Tiny teams. Sunday Fun Day with tiny teams. Absolutely. Tiny teams. The games cost like $5 to $10. Multiplayer. And how much? Yeah, but we have a massive laugh. The gameplay is constructed to have a fun time, to fuck around with your mates, to have a laugh. So the Schedule 1 being a great example, but just look at all the ones that we've played. Peak, stuff like that, Repo. Last week we started to play a new one, Yap Yap. These are all fun. These are all fun to do. So no, you went into a saturated marketplace with a mid, generic, bland, broken in some cases, game. It's your own fault, mate. It's your own ruddy fault. Let's just see. I think it's just like one paragraph to go. Here we go. This. Even if Highguard had a rocky launch, our independent, self-published, dev-led studio full of passionate people just trying to make a fun game with zero AI. Don't bring AI into this. Shut up. And zero corporate oversight deserve better than this. Why? Why did you deserve better? Under what criteria do you think you deserved better? Because you liked it? Because you put 2.5 years of your life into it? You deserve what you got, right? Because, and I'll tell you why you deserve what you got. Because nearly 100,000 people, which you wouldn't have even got close to if it wasn't for the Game Awards trailer and the Game Awards position and all the dialogue because of it, 100,000 people decided to give your game a chance on launch. And you lost 97% of them within a couple of weeks. So please tell me you deserve better. Entitled millennials as absolutely. The entitlement is insane. We deserve the bare minimum of not having our downfall be gleefully manifested. When people read posts like this that are so arrogant, that are so entitled, that are so naive and blinkered, then yeah, they're not going to bat an eyelid that a studio like yours fell down or a game like yours fell down. You haven't shown a single solitary bit of humbleness in this whatsoever. Not a single ounce of being humble. Very unlikable, very entitled, very arrogant. I wish the best of luck to the few who remain at Wildlight and hope Highguard can stay the course. It's done. It's probably gonna be dead in 3 months. And I think I'm being generous. And by dead, I mean closed down. Not just like one person playing, closed down. I still believe in it, and so do the fans we reached. Well, you didn't, because the fans you reached, 97% of them have gone. And it's most likely going to turn into 98% by the end of next week. Who continue to champion it on the subreddit, Discord, Twitch, and social media? It's nobody. You're talking about nobody. And even though this adventure's come to an abrupt and emotional, challenging close, I don't regret a second of it. And you know what, Josh? Neither does anyone else. Neither does anyone that criticized it. Neither does anyone that uninstalled it. They don't give a shit either. Nobody's going to lose a minute of sleep over your game. But there we go. Right. Let's finish off these supery duperies. Yeah, we had that one. And Nordstrom with another 300 Serbian dinar says, I watched the first season of STD. I dipped out during season 2 when they used the magical bullshit space mushrooms to revive Kolber. I never watched season 2. I think I watched a bit the first episode and I was just like, I can't do this to myself. Then I watched season 3 because I reviewed season 3, and then I refused to watch season 4. Dark Knight Curon with a $10 says, IIRC. A ship is only destroyed if it can no longer sail, fight, or remain afloat. In this case, an intact spaceship that can only hold atmosphere would just be listed as crippled. Need more ex-military writers. Yes, it was a crippled starship, not a destroyed starship. Legalize Adulthood with a $10 says, what the hell? Punex Sutorni as sees the sun and predicts another 3 months of rain in England. Oh no, Groundhog Day. I think that's actually what the weather is, isn't it? The forecast ain't looking good, I'll tell you. Gamer Gramps with a $5 says, catastrophic mechanical failure, cascading mechanical failure. That's as far as the tech talk we're going, Starfleet Academy, right? They think that sounded good enough. Super Nintendo with a $10 says, welcome to Star Trek Starfleet Academy, the show where everything is made up and the lore doesn't matter. That's right. It's just like the Prime Directive. Everyone pretends to care until the plot needs to break it. At least Star Trek used to have good ethical Prime Directive episodes. Anjanette has gifted a membership to the stream. Anjanette, good to see you yesterday, sweetie. It's a good stream, fun stream. Stymie with a $5 says, "As what's the difference between a Vulcan lesbian scissory and a shite dicks escapade? A pulsar union." Okay. Mikey Gustler with a $5. I'm replaying Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 next gen upgrade for PlayStation 5, and it's a great upgrade. You can tell Warhorse spent time on it. Closest to the PC version as it can get. Nice. And Mikey Gustler with another $5 says, "A couple of weeks ago, Take-Two doubled down during the earnings call that GTA 6 will be released in November of this year. Will you buy it? Will you stream it?" Yes, I'm going to buy it. Yes, I'm going to stream it. It's going to be the biggest video game launch in the history of video games. And I'm not exaggerating. It literally is. This is going to be the biggest launch of any game ever. I will be part of it, and I will see what it's like. I mean, from what I've seen so far, I haven't seen anything that I'm not happy with. Clay3156 with a 11 euros said, "Not any of my business, but I thought you were married. But these days, you can sort of still call your kids mum a wife if you're together. If it's just a thing where some things hang out, good on you both." No, me and the missus, we're tight. We're tight, brah. She's the wife, brah, you know. Mikey Gastler as well with a $2 says, "Will you, I guess, be in Vegas this August?" No. Very, very unlikely. But next year. And Mike Gustler with another $5 says, "Don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2 more than Mandalorian and Grogu that both release in May this year." I'm not actually looking forward to either. I'm not actually looking forward to either, Mikey, to be honest with you. But I am looking forward to Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2, I am. Dark Hierophant with a 22-month membership. Dark Hierophant, thank you. DB with a £2 says, "Did you satellite your Dragon Age HDD yet?" No, I still have my shit on it. I think I did. Having said that, though, I do think I uninstalled it on. Yeah, I actually uninstalled it on stream, by the way. So when I do get back to doing the video, eventually, I'm going to have to reinstall it, sadly for me. Sadly for me. Right, guys and gals, kids in all ages, we are caught up. There's no Sunday fun day today because everyone is out. QBG's out. X-Ray's out. Mr. Porkchop's out because he's here. And it's just two of us. So I might be back later. I've got to put emphasis on might be back later with a singular stream. Maybe doing a bit of Dragon Age or something like that. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know about Voyager. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But if I don't, it's because I've fallen asleep. So I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today, hence why it's gone for over 3 hours today. Nearly 3.5 hours today. Mods, thank you very much indeed for giving up your free time. And everyone who super chatted, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with a video. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Blue Bull.